New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. And hello again, dear ones. Reverend Robert with you on a Monday evening for evening prayers, 8:15 p.m. here on the Mountain Time Zone. And this happens every day. Excuse me, my glasses are just a mess here. And we had about 4 out of our 5 destinations on just blow up. So that happens. Which means if you're seeing this in real time, you are one of the lucky ones. And if you're watching this later, at a later broadcast, well, thank you for that. I appreciate it. And we're glad you're tuning in to the New Thought Media Network here today. I realized recently, I love this program, and this has been the backbone of our network. And we're getting a chance to open up this program to more people and new voices and new faces. And you're starting to see other people sharing in this space and in this experience and what we're doing here. And I love that. And I realized that I had gotten kind of a little bit to the place where I was a little complacent, maybe in not in my own prayer work, but in my prayers here. And I had sort of fallen into a rut that I, excuse me, my eye is just starting to twitch on me a little bit here. I'm not sure what that is. And so I came to it. I really wanted to make things a little different, make things different. And I didn't know what that was. And then in the last couple of days, I've been reminded, and the world and the globe and the planet has reminded me. And it's reminded me by some of the things that are happening in Afghanistan. It's reminded me by the things that are happening in Haiti. It's reminded me by the things that are happening in Siberia. And the fires that are consuming vast amounts of acreage in Siberia, and it pulled at my heartstrings for the people, for the planet, for all of us, for healing, because I believe right now more than anything we're ready for a healing. We've had our experience of the past year and a half of and that's not over, and we've got more healing to do there. And there's healings in so many ways: people, communities, belief systems, media. There's a healing going on, and I am not only thrilled to be part of it, I'm reverently honored to hold that torch and that mantle through this experience and through what's going on. So I'm going to invite you, if you're comfortable, to join me in a prayer for the people and the planet. If you're comfortable, I invite you to close your eyes and allow yourself to breathe into this moment and allow yourself to breathe into this holy breath. into this experience, of oneness. For what I know is I know this moment is a divine expression of God's life, a divine experience of God's life, a co-creative flash across the cosmic everything that is God. A one-time event on this planet, never to be repeated. That's what's happening right here, right now. A one-time event, never to be repeated, and yet ultimately echoing across time and across space by the vibration that is created here, rippling outwards, creating even grander ripples, even greater waves of possibility and opportunity and experience and creation. That is what it is really all about. The one comes through each one of us in order to create that vibration, this environment, the everything, the experience, the schooling, this earth suit, this experience on planet Earth that we call school, whatever. We're here to learn lessons or not learn lessons or get over stuff or not get over stuff. Whatever it is we're here to do, we're doing it in these human finite experiences. And so what I know is I know that inside of each one of these finite human experiences, there is the seed of the divine. There is a spark of the divine. There is that aspect that has never been injured, has never been harmed, has never been hurt, that knows the absolute truth, that hears the calling, that understands what it is that we are here to accomplish and do together. And so what I know is I know in this revelation that is God's life expressing through and as our human lives, that everyone is in the right place at exactly the right time. And that all of these conditions, all of these different factors that are happening across the globe, geopolitical factors, global warming factors, just plain old planetary movement type factors, there's all these different experiences, but we have the opportunity to create what we want from these experiences, to use these experiences as the catalyst, the vehicle, the avenue to create the world we truly desire, to create the new, the next, to bolster up those that are oppressed and be that person and be that organization and be that consciousness that says, no, this shall not stand, and we shall be in a place of equity, and we shall bring more of this healing of every sort onto the planet. So that there is no need for rampant destruction. There is no need for uprising, or there's no need for demonstration or protest. No matter how peaceful it may be, there is an evolution that is occurring to bring forth a grander vision of life on planet Earth. So we honor that which is being released. We honor the experience of God creating itself and then abandoning that creation to create newly. And so we mourn the losses and we look to the good. We look to the creation. We look to what comes next. There are forests across the planet that burn, and it is in that burning that there is a renewal. And while, yes, we are seeing the effects of what is called climate change or climate shift, or whatever we want to consider it, however we want to perceive it, what I know is I know there's a divine hand at play in all of it. And so I claim for a sense of calm. I claim for a sense of safety for the animals, for the people, as the land renews itself through the experience of fire. I claim safety for the homes and the houses and the people and the possessions and the path of fires across this entire planet, and claim for each person that is in any aspect, any line of a fire, to recognize the divine calling, to get out, to get to safety, to find that safety. And I cast that vibration of safety into the world, knowing that all the animals, all the humans, all the horses and the farm critters and all of life in these areas is being preserved and safe, and in some cases renewed. It is life, it is God, it is the glory, it is the healing. I know that same thing's happening in Haiti, where there is a great loss of life, but life is never lost. It is a great transformation of life, a great calling for a stricter building codes, a greater calling for a sense of healing of any corruption or graft or the things that allow these things to happen, and allow the things that did not or were not being supported. And in the grounds, in the rubble of that, we shall rebuild. There will be a rebuilding, a strengthening, an uplifting to newness. In Afghanistan, I claim peace, and I claim a settling as the shift of power that everyone knew would happen is happening, and there's a rush to fill the void of what is perceived power. And what I know there is a greater power than the man on the ground. There is a greater power than all the bickering and the fighting. There's a greater power than the weapons. There is the power of God. There is the power of the one, and that oneness is revealing itself. I awaken myself to it. I claim for each one here a sense of awakening to that same truth. I may not see it, I may not understand it, I may not know exactly what it all is, but I have to be in that place of trust that it is working, that this thing called life is evolving and growing and creating out of itself the new, the grand vision. Not a vision of destruction or dystopia or post-apocalyptic whatever. There is a vision, that idyllic vision of a world that works for everyone, a world where everyone has enough food and shelter, everyone knows they are valued, and everyone is freely able to give and receive of their gifts, of their skills, of their talents, of the financial aspects of life, where everyone is uplifted and awakening to their own spiritual magnificence. That is how we create a world that works for all. That is what we are about. So I affirm all of this. I affirm so much more. The global vision, the global heart, a vibration of love and peace that ripples out across the planet, uplifting everyone. There is good in the world, and I am grateful to be a part of it, grateful to be witness to it, most especially grateful to know God's got this. God's already on the job, people. God is already on the job, already moving the right energies, the right people, all the parts and the pieces of the puzzle into alignment to bring this truth into demonstration. And I know it can be no other way. There is nothing that can dam the flow, nothing that can divert the demonstration of this prayer. It must manifest. So I get out of the way. I'm done. I'm not telling God what to do. I'm opening up to the grand revelation that is God's life, expressing through these words and affirming a grand vision for life, for humanity, for the healing of the human experience, and a revelation of our divine oneness. A revelation and an experience of our divine oneness. I am grateful. I release this word into the law that must demonstrate that in fact is already operating upon it. And if any word of this has resonated in any way, I invite you to join me in the affirmation that says, and so it is. And so it is. Thank you, dear ones. I so appreciate you being with me here this evening on the New Thought Media Network. I'm Reverend Robert. I'm out of here for now. This is it for the evening. We'll be back tomorrow morning, 8:15. No, I'll be back 7 a.m. tomorrow. Excuse me. 7 a.m. with, where's that file? Where's that thingy? Maybe it's not here anymore. I might be in the wrong place. I'm in the wrong place. The overlay I'm looking for is not there. It's the Mystic Writers Hangout, 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. Join us. And thank you for being a part of the New Thought Media Network. I'm going to get out of here for now. Until next time, please make it a great evening. Be the love, be the light, be the peace you wish to experience in the world. Until then, bye now. Peace.